Does that answer your question?
那这样包含他们那个 team buyer
Team buyer.
团购那个 team buyer。
哦 ，OK， 所以我没有办法真的知道说它这个 order 是不是 for team or for household。我认为大部分应该是 for individual household。因为今天意思是说，比如说有公司行号或是，那其实是 it's a good research question and this data set is not suitable for that because this is definitely B2C。这个是 focus 比较属于 business to consumer、business to customer。那你今天你的问题是个 B2B question，which is definitely worth exploring, yes, but it requires different data set and potentially a different framework.
This is the out of my curiosity. I'm just wondering if the gender issue is taken into account when you're doing this research. Does it really make, if it is being taken into consideration, then what could be the possible result? Or what could be the
Yeah. So Bing et al. That's a paper I don't remember published where I think in 2004, maybe 2010. I'm not sure. Yeah, they said that people who male are more likely to mobile shopping. I don't observe gender here. However, I can tell you this: I actually have a lot of demographic variables, and after controlling for all of that, only 4 things matter: income, age, children presence, and marital status. That's the only thing that matters. Yeah. Education, nothing. Online behavior, nothing. Yeah.
Thank you for your sharing, and I was surprised to hear your number 3 conclusion regarding the habitual items purchase, because I thought some of the items you mentioned, like stationery product or body lotion or like light bulbs, might be purchased not so frequently based on the consumption time. So is it possible that if you put consumption time into as a control variable, what kind of result? Because as a housewife, I might still use the mobile shopping if I really need to buy a body lotion or shampoo, although I might not use it so often.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. That, mobile shopping is actually better for things that are not consumed as frequently. So you're saying that basically you want to tease that out further, right? Yeah, that's definitely doable.
Because you mentioned about the company, they have the mobile system for the consumer group selling their product, because they are all top-tier retailers. So how much for the top-tier retail, like number 1, like the PC?
Top tier.
Top tier. And is it possible that the cost is too huge? So that's why it's not only for them can offer the.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, so the counterfactuals actually suggest that in terms of order size, for low spenders, you actually get additional $3, $4 per order. And from the sample, this alone generates more than $80,000 US. Now, more substantially, order frequency. Do not forget order frequency. This is actually very powerful. By increasing someone's retention rate from, say, 5.3 orders to 5.8 orders in a year, and multiply that, so it's basically an increase of 0.4 orders a year, but you have to multiply that by 5 orders a year and $170 per order. That's a lot of money for a customer, and especially in the grocery industry. And remember, this is inflation adjusted, right? So this is real dollars we're talking about. So all in all, I mean, I would say that based on my counterfactuals, the firm actually has more than $1 million to play with if they actually do this correctly.
But the problem is the grocery product they have limits. Everyone won't buy a lot of grocery stuff they put in house. They just buy.
So,
just
right.
what they need.
So can you make a conjecture as to why are people shifting? Oh, okay. So whether why we see this increase? 就像你讲的嘛 ，grocery is fixed, right? Consumption is fixed. 所以今天我们看到这些 increase, what happened? What do you think? 我今天一定是把我其他 grocer 的量 shift 到这一个 grocer 来了，才会这个样子。来，那今天这个 grocer 它是美国最大的 online grocer, and they're also the only online grocer that has a mobile storefront. 那今天你可能有一个 subsequent extension question, which is 如果你今天你有另外一个 also a major player, also online grocer, also who has a mobile storefront, 你今天如果有 competition 的时候 what happens? Yeah, that would be an awesome question to study, but right now we don't have data for that. We don't even have a context for that. So.
Was thinking about maybe if there is other competitors, they are also doing the online shopping. They also provide online shopper base. That it could be the difference. So I was wanting to ask if you control for the how many competitors.
So I don't observe data from any competitors, and in terms of online grocery, this is the only one right now. Amazon is thinking about entering, but not quite. Amazon has very limited service locations and also very limited amount of stuff that you can order. So mostly it's really due to data limitations. I really don't observe anything.
So I also ever went to the online market like CVS and the Kroger, CVS and Walmart. They also
Walgreens.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe it's possible you could get a network on them because they also have a lot of online shoppers.
Right, yeah, they do. And there are also pharmacies, and I think pharmacies actually so if we go back to my habitual hypothesis, right?
Yeah.
The mobile app.
It's related to the
Exactly, right. It basically, I basically posit that mobile devices is a habit enhancer. So if you already have the habit of purchasing your medical needs or pharmaceutical needs from, say, CVS or Walgreens, then using mobile devices might actually enhance that behavior. Actually, I do have another data set from, it's from Rite Aid. I'm not supposed to say this, but
keep using.
okay. It's from Rite Aid. It's also a pharmacy, and we do kind of see this actually when people adopt mobile shopping. Their subscriptions actually go up. However, this is actually very different from a regular type of grocery stores because pharmacy, in terms of revenue cycles, it's also tied to the type of insurance that you have. So just because you're ordering more drugs from a particular retailer does not necessarily mean that the retailer is actually making more money. So, so there's that caveat there. But yeah. But that said, what I will argue though is even if we do not take competitor information into account, this finding still holds, right? As long as a mobile storefront poses some value of convenience and ubiquity to the consumer, they will adopt, and that adoption will lead to better purchase behavior subsequently. So that's basically my simple but my main finding. I don't think that adding information about competitors is going to change that. In fact, I think it will actually even strengthen it, right? 就是如果你今天你真的是有 competitors 的 information 的话，你加了一些 variable 进去，应该怎么讲？我没有加一些 variable 进去，我就已经有看到 effect。我今天加了一些 variable 进去，那这样我的 effect 应该会更强。
Okay.
So it's always good to have a downward bias, not upward bias, right? 就是你 downward 的话，你是 underestimate. That's fine. You know, as long as even underestimation is significant, you're good.
所以大家都了解的差不多了，是吗？好， 那我们就把这个演讲把它做一个结束。好，大家都没什么问题。如果你有什么问题呢，你想要再继续，特别是就是 Becky 她想要谈的就是说关于语言学 linguistic。
Yeah, I'm also interested in linguistics as well.
它就比较偏语言学。那如果你有兴趣的话呢，你可以在私下问我，再问